Welcome to Math 255, Section 5W1. It's Statistics 1 in Spring 2021. This video is going to give you an overview of the course. So when you click on the course in D2L, you'll come here first, which is the home page. Here, you'll see any important announcements about the class. This is also where you can set notifications. So if you click on your name and click notifications, that's how you can get alerts for new announcements, assignments, grades being posted, or anything along those lines. Most of the time when you're working in this course, you're going to be clicking on the content button on that left-hand side. This is where the meat of the course is located. So please make sure you review the Getting Started and course information. There's a lot of information about the math department, including policies and our communication plan, and about the course itself. And you'll also see there's resources for submitting assignments and formula sheets that we'll use throughout the semester. Let's look at the course schedule a little bit more closely. This semester is a 15-week semester. So I want to point out, if you'd like to print the schedule, you can click that blue printable schedule link in the middle towards the top of the screen. The other thing I want to point out about this course is that the weeks for this class will run Friday to Thursday. That means that most of the assignments for the course are due on Thursdays. You can see the different assignments and topics for each week as you scroll through this schedule. If we go back to that general content page, we're going to look at student resources next. Here you'll see that there's math and student support at the top. The virtual student support offers all kinds of support through Dell Tech. That link for the Virtual Math Center shares information about our free online tutoring. And the on-campus tutoring information shares information about tutoring on campus. You can also find all of that information about the tutoring at the Virtual Support Center. There's also a link for Smart Thinking, which is a free 24/7 available online tutoring system. With technology support, it's important to make sure that you understand all of the things that you need to know how to use for an online course. So I recommend you check the DTCC Student Minimum Technology Requirements. You also need to be able to scan documents for this course. So you can do that either with a scanner or with a smartphone, but it is a requirement of the course that you be able to scan your handwritten work. In this course, we're also going to use Microsoft Word and Excel quite often. So if you don't already own them, you can download and use Office 365, which offers Word and Excel, for free through Dell Tech. There's also information about Zoom, as we'll have optional class meetings. If you click on the instructor information, that's where you'll find the best way to contact me, including my Google Voice number where you can call or text me, my email, which is the best way to get a hold of me, and information about my student hours, which are held via Zoom. If we go back to the content, if we look at Unit 1, you'll see that this is where the content for the course is. So if we click on the Chapter 1 Introduction, you'll see a summary of what we'll learn in Chapter 1 along with a to-do list. If we keep going to the Chapter 1 textbook and TI 83-84 resources, you'll see information about what you need to do in Week 1 where we cover Chapter 1. So for Chapter 1, there aren't videos because it's really a lot of definitions to lay the groundwork for statistics. So what you're asked to do instead is read your textbook. You have access to your textbook for free through MyLabs Plus. That's also where you'll do your homework, quizzes, and tests. So let's look at MyLabs Plus. If you click on that link, you'll come to this page. Please make sure if you're just Googling MyLabs Plus that you see the Delaware Technical Community College banner across the top. Your username is the same as your Dell Tech username without the @dtcc.edu. The default password is mathstudent, all lowercase with no spaces. If you've used My Labs Plus with Dell Tech in the past, your password will be whatever you set it to last. If for some reason you're having trouble logging in, you can use that forgot your password link and it'll send a reset email to your Dell Tech email. Once you log in, you'll come to our course home, where you'll see a summary of the calendar and when work is due. On the left-hand side of your screen, you can click on Assignments. And if you do that, you'll see this list of assignments. Notice the due dates are across the left. There are also videos. The videos in here are taken from your textbook, and you can watch them to help you gain an understanding of the content in the course. The other thing I want to point out is that on the left-hand side of the screen, there's two links called eText and Multimedia Library. Those are the ways to access your textbook from online. I recommend using Multimedia Library as it has additional resources available for you as well. If we go back to D2L, let's look at what Chapter 2 looks like because it looks slightly different. For the Chapter 2, you'll notice that at the beginning, you're still asked to read the chapter. There's PowerPoints listed to help you organize your notes as you're reading through your textbook. And then in addition, there's information about the calculator. There's the manual, the reference card, and the formulas and tables. And then you'll notice towards the bottom, there's videos. There's instructional videos, which are made by a Dell Tech instructor that walk you through examples that deal with the Chapter 2 content. And then if you click on the TI-8384 calculator video tutorials, they walk you through how to use your calculator. I strongly recommend that you use your calculator for your homework, your quizzes, and your tests to do the calculations rather than doing them by hand to speed up the process. So that's our overview of our course. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me.